Hello, everyone. My name is Jonathan, and this is everything Chelsea. What we'll talk about Chelsea Football Club of England. And then, yeah, if you're just joining us for the very first time, I would like to say welcome to the football show that talks about everything Chelsea on a daily basis. And yeah, I would like you to like this channel, subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on social media. I'm going to be leaving my handle in the link in the description below. I follow everyone back. I would like to build a Chelsea community, which I would like to meet my international Chelsea fans. Okay, so let's get right down into today's news daily. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about in this video today we're going to be talking about the game against Tottenham in the Carabao Cup. How did we play? What did Lampard get right? What did he do? What did we do well? Who played well? Who played what? Blah 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 blah. Let's just get straight down into it. So we played Tottenham in the Carabao Cup, and it was a boring match. Very boring. Like the game was too boring. Jose Mourinho typical. He said before the he said in the yes, in the pre-match conference, he pretty much said that he doesn't really want to fight for the Carabao Cup, and you saw it. He didn't start Hurricane. Son is already injured, so he didn't start Hurricane. He didn't start Lucas Moura. He just played the usual team without the Moura and the Kane. Okay, so with that being said, how did Chelsea do? How did we play? Yeah. So Mendy started in goal for us. Kurt Zuma and Fikayo Tomori paired. Ben Chilwell on the left, and our captain Cesar Azpilicueta on the right. For me, I would say this backline, these four players played well. They did well. Plus the goalkeeper, he made two wonderful saves. I will call it wonderful because it's been a long while since I've seen a Chelsea goalkeeper make that kind of save. Willie Caballero did well against Barnsley. He also did well against Tottenham. Then moving down to the center, the heart of the midfield, we had Kovacic, we had Jorginho, and we had Mason Mount in number 10 role. Yes, yesterday it was clear that Mason Mount is a 8, like is a number 8, not a number 10. Kai Havertz is the number 10 in the team, and it should because we lack that creativity in the final third. We lack that creativity. Some of the goal opportunities that we had on goal were basically on counter attacks, and yeah, yeah. And yes, from the wing play, when Cesar Azpilicueta cut that ball in and gave it back to Timo Werner, who scored it on 90 minutes, and yeah, that's basically how the game went. That's mostly but when we had Kai Havertz on the field, the guy gave us creativity around the box. He knows how to break down any stubborn defense like that of Tottenham, because Tottenham were just holding the block. They were just blocking. They packed the bus for the majority of the game, and it was so boring, like, to see that Tottenham team. I feel that they have more potential than that. I don't know why Jose is packing the box against a young Chelsea baby side. Yeah. So then up front we had Oliver Giroud, we have Werner on the left rather, and Callum Hudson-Odoi on the right. Now that was Frank Lampard's starting 11. So I'm going to start with Frank Lampard. The mistake he made. He made a mistake by taking off Chilwell. Yes, we know he's not match fit. Yet we know we want him to play against Crystal Palace on Sunday, Stamford Bridge. But the truth is, he marked. It was man marking. It was shadow marking. He was doing it right. He was getting it right on the left wing. And the moment he came off, we had an MRC who could not discipline himself and control the game for not for the remainder of the time that he was on the pitch. And hey, I want to say this. It's clear. Chelsea is a club that lacks quality. And the moment you take off, he took off Ben Chilwell and brought on MRC, the goal. MRC was not marking. He was not marking. He left his marker beat him. If he had just troubled him a little more, if he had just followed him, probably would have not considered that goal. And that is just appalling. Yes, because it's your job. If you cannot do your job right, then we're going to have problems. It's as simple as that. Do your job right. Whatever is given to you to do on the field of play, that's football. You take responsibility for your actions and inactions. So he should have done better, and he would have avoided that goal. That Eric Lamela scored in the 81st minute. I beg your pardon. So that's basically my thought, my take. And yes, for the other, let me just quickly do a little rundown on the whole team. Yes, on the right hand side, Cesar Piliqueta was wonderful. He played well. He work ethic, workhorse, typical Cesar Piliqueta. Kozuma and Fikao Tomori, I couldn't fault their performance. The goal didn't come from their angle. It was a cross from Regulon that found Lamela unmarked, and it was a goal. If only, if only Lamela was marked. In the first half, throughout the time Benchi was on the pitch, Eric Lamela did nothing. He was practically useless. He was running up and down. He was restless and useless. But the moment somebody who couldn't concentrate, who couldn't discipline himself in position, who couldn't discipline himself with man marking, who could not do his job well, came on, we had the issues. So that is basically my own take, my own challenge, that was the only flaw basically I saw in the game. And also our strikers couldn't take their chances. Messima couldn't place a perfect weighted through ball to Timo Werner, and Otsinodoi practically blast a simple I don't know where I don't know what is. I kept praying for Otsinodoi throughout the match. Every time Odoi is on the pitch, the truth is I pray for him. I always pray for him. In the last match, I prayed for him and he got a goal against West Brom. I also prayed for Otsinodoi. I wished that he got another goal. I prayed that he got another goal. But somehow, I don't know what is lacking. I said in my other video, I said it's now looking like something that has to do with his mentality. It's not the ability anymore. We know he has the ability. Throughout the game, although he couldn't take anyone body one-on-one, he could not beat any defender, something that he used to do easily. In the Otsinodoi I know would beat 2-3 players before laying that perfect pass. But now Otsinodoi can't beat just one man. Maybe it's the injury that he had gone through. Maybe that phase that affected him. Maybe that phase has changed him. But hey, we need that Otsinodoi back. That exciting winger. We need that exciting English prospect back. Because without that kind of player, Chelsea will just look ordinary when a Pulisic and Hakim Ziyech am playing. And by the way, once those guys are back, and I can tell you that our season has just started. For now, we are still playing pre-season. As far as I'm concerned, we are still doing a pre-season game. We've not really seen the best of the team. The team is not at its best yet. And for those of you calling for Frank Lampard to the sack, please shut it. Shut your gutter up. Shut your gutters up. And I'm being serious right here. Shut your gutters up. This guy last season, he took a team that every other manager rejected, or any other manager will reject. He took that team and they went 4th position. Now he's building a team that will last Chelsea for yet another decade. Somebody is calling for a sack. Some persons are calling for a sack. Why are we Chelsea fans so impatient? If you cannot support Chelsea in the year 2020, then definitely you would have not been able to support them in the year 1990s. Well, that's not the video I'm just talking about. I will do a separate video on Frank Lampard and his whole business in Chelsea. But this video is talking about our team game against Tottenham. Well, for me, it was okay. Now down to Oliver Giroud. Oliver Giroud, he was the one who spearheaded the attack. I would have expected more from Oliver Giroud. Those Lincoln plays that we know him for was not there. He didn't get truly he didn't get good service in the air. Yes, but aside that, the ground game, the Lincoln play that we know Oliver Giroud for, it was missing against Tottenham. And I even expected Oliver Giroud to do well against this Tottenham side. I expected Oliver Giroud to play better even than Tammy against this Tottenham side. But yeah, well, it was a poor game from Oliver Giroud. Even when Tammy came on, Tammy tried his best. He tried to add a little bit of pace. He was even a little bit effective than Oliver Giroud because he has the speed, he has the youth, he has the strength, he can go faster. But I think that for Oliver Giroud, he's missing Christian Pulisic, and he would definitely love the service of Hakim Ziyech. So basically, guys, like I said, when our wingers are back, then I will take on anybody. I will even take on Barcelona. I'll take on Bayern Munich. So that's basically. So Timo Werner got his goal in the 90th minute. I was so happy. I was jumping for joy. That is a total morale booster. This guy has been a workhorse. He has been working his ass off. He has been working so hard for Chelsea. He has won 2 penalties for Chelsea. Come on, this guy deserved that goal, and he got that goal. I was so happy for him. I was so ecstatic for Timo Werner. And yo, Timo, I wish you more goals. You've just started. This is just the beginning of your Chelsea career. Yeah, Kovacic. Kovacic for the last 2 games, he has not really been clinical. Like, yes, he does his game well, he plays well, but he has not been spot on. So I think he just needs to look at that and bring out that beast again and get that ball into the final thirds. If we're not playing a Kai Havertz, get into the final. Look, Kai Havertz is like the missing piece. It's like the missing piece to the whole jigsaw puzzle. When he's playing, everybody connects well. He knows how to go down to the midfield to get the ball and take it to the attackers. That's one beautiful thing I love about Kai Havertz. He's a practical number 10, and he does his work effortlessly. Effortlessly. His goal contributions are amazing. His positioning, his movement on the ball is just amazing. That is what I like about Kai Havertz. And so far, I've been seeing he has been bringing that into the Chelsea team. Yes, that has been my own observation. Well, the penalty, last time Tammy lost, this time Mason Mount lost. I know that they are losing. I know that they are learning. At least Tammy didn't lose this time. I know that they are learning to take these penalties, and over time they will get better and better at it. I ain't going to judge them by penalties. I ain't going to judge Mendy with penalty shooter. There was a certain Peter Cech that could not do anything from the spot kick. That could not really save penalties that much. I ain't going to judge anybody yet. I ain't going to judge Mendy. I know that over time Mendy's going to get better and make Chelsea go. Definitely going to get better. And I'm so ecstatic that our team is finally getting into shape. And I'm Jonathan, and this has been Everything Chelsea. Please like this video, subscribe to our channel, leave your comment in the comment section. Let me get to know about what you think about the Chelsea-Tottenham game. Who do you think played best? Who do you think played for me? If I was to choose anybody that played better or best, it would be Kurt Zouma. I'll pick Kurt Zouma. But then let me know what you think. Let me know your comments. Let me know your thoughts and opinions about the Chelsea game. And until I see you in the next video, up the Chelsea!